I got too much on my mind for me not to use my time wisely. Rising in my eyes, my future always makes my eyes bleed. It's too bright, use my past and shit, yeah. Telling me,
What's going on, y'all? I'm Binx, you guys are the family, and together we're the Binks Family. And today, we got another dreadlock video. Alright, I know it's been a while since I shot any type of dreadlock video, but my bathroom was under construction kinda for like a week. But nevertheless, we are back in our bathroom, bringing you guys some more dreadlock bangers. I wanted to show you guys two different methods on the way that you guys can retwist your dreadlocks. Now, one of these two ways, I've never shown you guys how to do it before, but in this video, I'm gonna give you all the details. So my dreads new growth is already actually starting a little bit out. You know, it's not way too bad, but it definitely does need a little bit touching up. Now, I actually haven't did a real retwist on my dreadlocks for probably like the last a little bit over a month, but I did just do like slight small retwists after my showers so that my hair didn't look so bad and it kind of still looked maintained.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from this call is
every video, guys. So if you guys are ready for this, make sure you guys leave a like down below because I always put bangers out when it comes to dreadlock videos. First things first, what I usually do, I don't like to waste no time. I'm just gonna show you guys exactly what I'm gonna use for this video and the products that you're gonna need for both types of way to retwist. Now for both retwists, you're gonna end up needing water, and you're also gonna need some type of oil that goes best for your hair. I usually just use coconut oil. Sometimes I'd be like mixing it up and using like argan oil and stuff like that. I might put both of them in my hair in one day. It all depends on how much moisture you want your hair to have. These two products are the only thing you guys need for the retwist that I haven't showed you yet, but the second way to retwist, you guys are gonna need some locking gel. And I usually use that Jamaican mango and lime joint. It just be smelling amazing. You know what I'm saying? People always be like, dreadlocks stink. Now, when you freshly wash your dreads, they're gonna smell good. And then when you put this mango and lime locking gel in it, your hair is just gonna smell amazing. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna fall into that stereotype. Now, there are some small other tools that you guys are gonna wanna use for a retwist just because it makes it easier. So one is gonna be a comb, rat tail. If you guys want a rat tail, you guys could do it. But I usually just use the little bristles on the comb. Other thing that you guys could use are clips, just to keep your retwist like staying in place and it don't actually unravel and it dries properly. But you guys really don't need clips. If you guys just wanna put your hair into a style right afterwards, that's gonna work good too. You might wanna have some rubber bands just to hold your hair back as you're doing retwist. Makes it much easier than having dreads in your face as you're trying to retwist. You can just kind of pull them all out the way, you know? Now, I didn't really mention this in the beginning of the video, but I am gonna show you guys a third way that you guys can retwist. This one's not really fully recommended all the time, but I just want to show you that you could do it. And what you're gonna need is a crochet needle. But that's all the tools we're gonna need for this video. So at this point, we're gonna get into the actual point of this content. So we're gonna get into the retwisting. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is pull my dreads out the way so you guys can focus on exactly what I'm doing. I'm gonna pull this side of my hair back, then I'm gonna pull my other side of my dreads back. Like that, boom. You dig? As you see, your boy got that sharp cut, you know what I'm saying? Just got this joint yesterday. Truth be told, the barber that I went to wasn't my original barber, and I ain't really like how he cut my hair. I told him to fade my stuff, and he just didn't do it right, you know what I'm saying? Before he even cut my hair, I told the new dude to fade my hair. The first thing that he did was get to cut everything down low and kind of left it like that by the end of the cut. And he was just like, you like it? I was like, nah, bro. I said, you gotta fade it, bro. You didn't fade at all. I had to tell this dude to at least give me a skin fade to make this look half clean. But I'm just venting because I was a little upset about that yesterday, but that's not the point of what we're doing. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just pull this dreadlock out the way so I could just show you guys one dreadlock at a time. Now you guys see all this new growth right here. That's gonna end up happening. Eventually that stuff is just gonna lock up by itself the longer your hair grows and the longer your new growth grows out. But I might actually show you guys the way I retwist this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is actually wet my dreadlock. Like that. When you moisturize your hair before you retwist it, it definitely prevents breakage. When you just retwist it dry, like little hairs be popping and snapping, you're just gonna end up having a whole bunch of this extra hair in your dreadlocks that is just broken off and dead. So might as well moisturize your hair to prevent that. So the next thing I'm gonna do is just put some oil inside of my hair. I just got the coconut oil on the tip of my hand. I'm just kind of rubbing that through my new growth and then like the rest of the dreadlock. So now my hair has water in it and it's moisturized. So my dreadlock is pretty much almost good to go for the retwist. I already showed you guys how to do the retwist before, so this shouldn't really be nothing new. But I'm just gonna use the locking gel for this. Now, this is the original way I usually always retwist my dreadlocks. I usually use locking gel. I kind of did grab a lot right here, but it's cool. Just gonna rub that throughout the root just like that into the rest of the dreadlock. You know what I'm saying? Prevent that frizziness. Now, when I do these retwists, I usually pull my hair to the side and just try to do a little bit of separation. My hair is pretty much already separated, so I don't have to do it too much. It's kind of help out the parting so it just kind of looks decent, you know? Now that's pretty much done, I kind of just like retwist my hair, kind of just like twirl it like that. If your hair is long enough, you could do a little palm roll like that. and that would definitely help your dreadlock twist up. I usually go for the goal of trying to make my new growth look shiny right here. When it's really shiny like that, I feel like it looks the best. And now my hair is twisted all the way down to the root. So at this point, I either would put it into a hairstyle right away, or I would just use a clip and then I would just clip it off. I kind of clip it right at where it's locked up and then the new growth. So I'll clip it right there, right? Now before I take out this clip, I usually let my gel dry in my hair first. So I end up just leaving my hair hang like this, or I'll end up pulling it back. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I really want to do. But that's basically the first way to retwist. And after I think about it, bro, I can't even say I got short dreadlocks no more, bro. Look how long this stuff is past this is to my mouth already. Holy crap. Now that's the first way that you guys could do a retwist. Now I'm gonna move on to the second way, and you guys could just pick which one you guys prefer. Just like last time, I'm gonna end up moisturizing my dreadlock. So all the hair is pretty moisturized. And I'm gonna go in with my little coconut oil right here and just rub it throughout the dreadlock. And I feel like it's best to always moisturize your hair before you put it into any hairstyle. So I'm gonna do the same exact method and just kind of comb the hair away from the dreadlock. I usually just do it away like that. At this point, I'm just gonna retwist my dreadlocks like I did the other way. Now there is no locking gel in here, like I said, so you're just gonna try to make sure that the retwist kind of stays tight. Sometimes you might want to even coil your hair up right there at the root by over twisting it. Now I do a retwist with no locking gel. I usually like to just do like a 2-strand twist just to hold the hairstyle in place, because this probably really won't last as long as if you use locking gel, but this still works good. So we're gonna actually clip that right there. Now I'm just gonna show you guys the other dreadlock. Now there's not really any difference between the two much, just besides this one might just hold a little bit longer, but they literally look the same. So you truly don't even need locking gel. It just helps it hold and it smells good. But anyway, I'm gonna move this dreadlock out the way. So we're gonna move on to the last and third way that you guys can retwist your dreads. Last but not least, now I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do this retwist. Like I said, I don't really fully recommend it because we're going to be using a crochet needle, and I don't really want you guys to use crochet needles often. I feel like they make your dreads a little bit too tight. Sometimes they be hurting, sometimes they could pull your hair out, and on top of that, it kind of be suffocating your hair by bringing it in too tight if you guys don't know what y'all doing. Like I said, don't always recommend this. I hope you guys do the first two, but if you guys want to do this like once every like 4 months, then you guys could. I'm just gonna pull another dreadlock out my little ponytail back there. Now for this method, you definitely want to make sure your hair is moist, just because you're gonna be pulling on your hair a lot, so we don't want nothing to be breaking off. We got the dread moisturized. We're not gonna put oil in our hair yet. We're just gonna kind of wait for that one. We're just gonna do a little bit of separation just to get your dread exactly where you want it. That looks pretty decent to me. Nice little separation, nice little part. Now what we're gonna do is actually retwist our hair. Now the only thing that we're gonna be doing now is we're just gonna use this crochet needle, and we're gonna go in a downwards motion like this to pull the hair up, right? So we're gonna start from the root, and we're gonna kind of go downwards. Let me see if I can show you guys. See right here, it's kind of through it. I don't know if you guys are getting a good angle of that, but we're just gonna go like that and just keep on doing that. We're just gonna keep on going in and out to dreadlock. It's gonna be like a motion like this, right? Kind of just go at it, not too long, probably for like a good like 3 minutes. Maybe you should be hearing little small popping sounds. That's how you know you're actually grabbing something. Sometimes you might want to go in the hook and then do like a small like go in and then swoop and pull back out like this. Now I don't really run a pick exactly at the root and try to bring all that hair in too much. With the last little bit of hair that's right here, I'm probably just gonna put some locking gel in it and retwist it. Now as you see, the dread is actually kind of locked more, so this is like almost like a permanent type of way to retwist. Kind of like a lock, it kind of automatically instantly locks your hair up. You see this dread, how much hair there is right here, right? All this extra hair. Now I can't do the same thing with this. This is more locked up, as you guys see, you know? That's the difference. Now at this point, I'm just gonna put the oil in my hair a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit of locking gel right at the root. Then I'm about to retwist my hair like normal, you know what I mean? Just like last time, I do suggest you guys put a little clip in y'all guys' hair. Now that is the 3 different ways that you guys can retwist. I'm gonna pull the other 2 dreadlocks down, and they're still gonna pretty much all look the same. This is the one I just use gel on. This is the one I just use water on, and this is the one I use crochet needle on. They all came out to look pretty much similar. One just holds longer than the other. My top suggestion is to use the one with the gel, just because it also comes with a nicer hold and it smells better. Now with that being said, you guys can pick which method you feel like is gonna work the best. You guys can tell me down below which one you guys are gonna use. But like usual, every time I shoot a video, it's hot as a mug, so I'll be trying to end off these videos quick. And as you guys do know, I always have a lot of lit dreadlock videos, so if you didn't see any dreadlock videos in the past, I suggest you not to miss any of them. Go back into my little dreadlock category in my arsenal and go back and watch all those videos. I show you guys some pretty cool stuff. So Binks family, we're almost at 4,000 family members, and I really appreciate you guys. You guys are gonna probably hit that next month. We only need to adopt 100 more people, and we're at 4,000 Binks family members. Currently, when I'm recording this, we're at 3,900. But all my social media will be on the screen right here if you guys want to follow me on that stuff. And without further ado, I hope you have a good rest of your day, evening, or night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you in the next video.